sometimes we feel stuck in certain situations, like there is this vicious cycle, old habits that come creeping back in, or even like this old habits that we thought we have dropped. I'm over it, and then suddenly it comes back and you are perfectly aware of it, but you're struggling at that point. And these are moments where we can feel quite negative about it. If you see yourself in this is the video for you, because I am going to talk about this feeling of getting triggered by things that we thought that we have overcome, and how that can actually be a very positive thing. What do I mean by this? And by now you probably are like, oh man, this is crazy, because there is nothing positive about how I'm feeling right now. But I guarantee you, by the end of this video, you will be thinking a whole different way. We are going to reframe this together. Because look, if you have been going through trauma or anything that made you feel bad and left bitter memories behind, you know how living certain situations can bring that feeling back. And we both know that that is really not a nice place to be. But imagine you have done your best and you overcome, let it go, or even reframe certain things. And then a trigger comes back. It brings back an emotion, something that you thought, I didn't even thought that this was still in my mind. That is actually really good, because it is a chance for you to get awareness that there is layers of that trauma that still need your attention. So yeah, it may feel bad for a little while, but if you really think about it, it's good, because it is a chance for you to work on it, to go back, look into the different layer. Because look, trauma is a very layered thing. And every time that we heal a part of it, another thing comes forward. And if that's the case, it's all right. You don't have to heal everything in one time. Like, for example, think about a wound. If you cut a finger, even a wound is not going to be healed in one day. It's going to take a few days. And why is that? Because there are layers to that wound that need to be healed. So it's going to be the deeper layer of it that is going to heal first, and it's going to heal from the inside out. And in the end, you get the little crust, and then the crust falls and you have new skin underneath. With us, healing traumas or situations that hurt us or left scars behind is the same. We take the time that we need, and sometimes because we healed a part of it doesn't mean that there is not anything else to be dealt with. So every time that you get triggered, or the next time that you get triggered and you think, oh man, this is something I thought I was done with, be happy about it, because it's actually really positive. It means that you healed a layer of your pain, of whatever was hurting you, and now there's another layer. And after that, maybe another one, maybe it's the last layer. But if it's not, accept it. Allow yourself to take the steps that you need in order to become whole and complete. Because it's a chance. Getting triggered is a chance. I've heard this coach, her name is Melissa Dillon. If you don't know who she is, I strongly advise you to take a look into her Facebook and to her content. She's a really awesome person. And she said this one time, every time I get triggered, I get happy. And I was like, really, Melissa, you get happy because you're triggered? And she explained, it gives me a chance, and it shows me how far I have come into my healing journey. Another thing, another point, very positive, that I want you to notice is, how are you right now? You are noticing that something was triggering you, or that something old is trying to creep back in, that you were not, it's not good for you anymore. You are aware of it. In another moment of your life, it would totally overwhelm you and you wouldn't even be aware of what was going on. You would only have this swirl of horrible feelings, maybe panic, anxiety. But today, you notice it. It happened and you notice that it was happening. So you have the chance to heal, to tap yourself on the back. You are as far as you could be at this moment, and you are so far right now because you have an awareness that maybe in the past you didn't have. You have this connection with yourself to know this is something that doesn't serve me. I don't want this in my life anymore. And that, my friend, is something to be happy about. So it's another positive thing. Something else that occurs me that I would also love for us to reframe is our concept of pain. We are trained to think of pain as something really bad, something that can only represent something bad. But pain is nothing more than an alarm system of the body. So it's telling you whatever happened right now, let's not repeat that. But pain is also something that comes with birth, for example. Birth of something is a painful action, but the results are amazing. We're talking about birthing a child, but we are also talking about birthing a project, birthing a new idea, a new relationship, anything. You are putting your soul, your spirit, everything you have into it, and you are passionate. So yes, it's going to bring some pain because you are giving birth to something new. Or maybe you are rebirthing as a new version of yourself. And that doesn't come without pain, but the outcome of that pain is something amazing. So the next time that you feel stuck or that you feel anxious and all of this brings that pain because, oh, I'm not where I'm supposed to be or I should be further than what I am, just think about that pain and think, man, I am building something amazing. I am rebirthing. I am birthing a project. Anything that you are doing, you are putting effort into it. And that pain means that you are creating something amazing. Never forget about that. Give yourself the credit. Listen, for example, let me tell you that you don't always have to be your best. That is something that I struggle with too. For example, today I didn't feel my best. I was feeling quite low on energy. There is a lot happening. I am integrating a lot. And yeah, sometimes that costs energy. And I thought to myself, maybe today I can't do anything. But you know, I decided to come take a walk outside and ground myself a bit and sit with the camera, film something, and you know, I'm gonna do it the way I am. I'm gonna show up for myself. Maybe today is not gonna be my best day, but I am gonna have done it, and I'm gonna do it for me. So even feeling triggered, even feeling anxious, all you can do is show up for yourself the way you are. That will be enough. That is going to be perfect. And you know why it's enough? Because it's what you need. Think about it. Think how far you have come. That you can show up for yourself, that you can be aware how are you feeling right now and give yourself the credit that you deserve. It's normal to be low on energy. It's normal to have days where we feel anxious. It's normal to have old habits trying to creep in. Just because we work on ourselves doesn't mean that we are going to be perfect. Because you know what? Perfection doesn't exist. Perfection is now, the way you are. How you can show up for yourself to the world right now is perfect. That is exactly what you need to be. Who you are right now. And I realize that because right now that I am sitting here, I feel happy that I'm doing this. I feel happy that I am here talking to you, and that I came out of that lethargy, of that feeling, and I transformed that into something positive. And every time that these things come creeping, you're like, you know what? I'm fine with you. And you will see, you take the power off of the situation, of all of that negativity, and you make it something that is going to work for you at that point. So, my friend, never forget that whatever you are right now, whomever you choose to be, it's the perfect you. And just because old habits, triggers, whole situations come creeping in sometimes, or come in moments that you weren't expecting, doesn't mean that everything you've done until now, it's gone. It is not. It is actually a good thing. It's positive. It's a chance to dig in, to just go further and see how far you have become and how great you have become. So if there's anything bothering you today, if you can't reframe your own thoughts, think about maybe leaving a comment. There is a whole community of people out there feeling just the same way. And let's support each other. Let's be there for each other. As always, my friend, mwah, welcome home.